Hey boos! Welcome back to Healing Your Story, the channel that provides you with mental health tips and tricks so you can get on your way of healing your story and becoming the author of your life. Reminder, my name is Britt Zinger. I am your badass therapist for today, and we are on the last part of our series, which is 30 years, 30 lessons, because I just turned 30, flirty, and thriving. So get ready, get excited, because these are the top 10 that changed my life and also my client's life. So here we go. All right, lesson number 10, okay? So we are all the same, but also extremely unique and different. Let's think about the analogy of snow, right? So we're all snow, but we all are a unique snowflake. Why I want you to know this is because right now, there's a division in our world based off of fear, saying these people, this group, etc. Which I'm not going to get political. I don't need to, really. But what I do want you to hear is everyone, the truth is, just wants to be seen, wants to be loved, and wants to be safe. So if you can start to treat your neighbor with those things in mind, they want to be seen, loved, and safe, this world will be a better place. Okay, so lesson number 9 is going to go off of number 10 and feed into number 8. Okay? So like I was saying, we are all the same, but all vastly unique. And with that being said, you have a different purpose, a different journey, and a different story than I do. Okay? So find out what that is. Find out what your truth is for you, not what society tells you to do or what success is, etc. But what is the truth for you? Why are you here? What is your purpose? Which leads into number 8, which is stop comparing yourself to other people. You're playing a completely different game than they are. You have a different purpose and a reason to be here than they do. So stop thinking that you're not successful or you don't have worth because you're not like Sally, Mitch, or Joe. Okay? Once you stop comparing yourself to everybody else and their journey or their success, I promise you, you are going to enjoy life again. You're going to feel passionate. You're going to feel excited because you're on the journey for you. How do you get on that journey, you may ask? Well, first of all, do not go on Facebook and compare yourself to everybody else or whatever social media. Second of all, find what lights your soul on fire. Find your strengths. Find what makes you excited about life. Like when you were a kid, what did you want to do? Okay? And then go after that. I promise you, you cannot fail if you're going after your dreams. You might get pivoted or redirected into what you're supposed to be doing, but if it's God's plan or if it's your purpose, you can't F it up. Number 4, find the people in your tribe who are going to guide and challenge you so you remain on that purpose. My dad will love this, but I think he kind of wanted to tell me so I wouldn't go out. But what he used to tell me is if you hang around a barbershop, you're bound to get your hair cut. So if you hang around people who are not living their dreams, are sad, are struggling, etc., love them, but find the people who help you and continue your journey on your purpose. What leads to number 5. You can and you will outgrow people. You're going to continue to develop, and if you can continue to heal and grow and live your purpose, if people don't match that energy and grow with you, what happens, what you need to hear, is either, 1, you have to go back down to their level, which we don't want to do anymore, we deserve better. They have to grow and meet you where you're at, or you got to keep going without them, which is difficult because you love them. However, you need to continue on your path, otherwise it's going to hold you back, and that's when you feel stuck. It's been a difficult one for me this year, because it weighs heavy on my heart. Here's why. You may be similar to this, right? You see the best in people. You want the best in people. So you're like, hey, let me help you get out of that terrible relationship. Let me help you see your worth. But what ends up happening, and here's the lesson, you keep going to an empty well expecting water. People are going to heal or grow when they are ready. And it has nothing to do with you personally of not loving them hard enough or not being that great friend that they need. They're just not ready yet. So stop hurting yourself in the process. They will heal and they will grow on their own time, or they won't. And that's difficult because then you have to let them go so you can continue to grow and not settle. Like I just stated, do not settle. Let's break this down a little bit, right? Let's say you're in this romantic relationship and you've been happy and comfortable. It's been many years. But all of a sudden, as you continue to grow and heal your wounds, your partner says the same. And you've asked, you've shared, hey, I need you to go get help. I need you to grow with me. And they refuse to do so. That does not mean that you settle and you sacrifice being loved wholly. That emptiness that you're feeling is never going to go away, okay? Please, please, please. Life is too short to settle out of fear or comfortability. If they do not want to grow with you, that is okay. But love yourself enough to leave them where they're at and continue. Okay, lesson number 8 is kind of a difficult concept to wrap your head around. So please let me know if you need another video below. The lesson is, there's a big difference between who you were conditioned to be and who you are supposed to become. Let me break it down super simplistic. So, my mother, I don't think she really knew what she was doing in her life, had me very young, etc. And she projected a lot of her wounds onto me. One of those being that she wanted to make more of her life. So, she really wanted me to be a model, an actor, or a singer. Basically just be famous, so then her life could have some purpose, right? And you bet your sweet ass, I can sing. But singing was not my purpose, okay? But I ended up finding myself in different scenarios and on the path of trying to become a singer because I wanted to please her. Leads us to number 9, which is, there's a big difference between living in survival mode and thriving mode, okay? Trust me, with having complex PTSD, I know how to survive. And it took me a long time that even if I was safe and out of that environment, to realize my behaviors, my thoughts, and my beliefs were keeping me in survival mode. Even though I want to thrive, I want to feel loved, I want to be fulfilled, I want to be excited about life, my survival techniques were getting in the way of me getting to thriving mode, okay? I'm going to be really simplistic. An example of me being in survival mode in my personal life and my personal story is I really struggle with people who say that they're going to love me and trusting that they will. Because growing up, people who were supposed to love me actually end up hurting me, right? So I developed this protective measure of not expecting love, not wanting love, and just wanting to be alone because that is something I could control. But at the end of the day, we all deserve to be loved and be fulfilled, right? But I wasn't willing to take the risk of putting that wall down to allow someone in to love me because I wanted to protect me and I wanted to survive. It took a very long time, trauma, relearning behaviors and beliefs for me to realize in order for me to be loved and happy and thriving, I need to let go of some of those protective survival techniques. Lesson 10, we did it, okay? Thank you for everyone who watched the last 2 videos. There's 3 in total, 10, 10, and 10. 30 lessons, 30 years. And you probably know what this lesson is, okay? But now you're gonna understand it in even more depth. See how I did that? Like Yoda, mind games, okay? The lesson is, heal your story. Go to therapy. Here's why. You're going to understand it a little bit better now, okay? You're going to find out that you have been in survival mode, not thriving mode. You're going to find out that you've been comparing yourself to other people, which makes you sad. It makes you feel like you're failing or losing because you're not in the right game. You are going to find out that you've been settling on relationships, which has been holding you back. You're going to be finding out that your beliefs of who you were conditioned to become was based off your parents' wounds. You are going to find out how to regulate your emotions. You're going to find out that the trauma stayed in your body, and that's why you have stomach aches. That's why you have back aches, because you're not releasing those emotions. And if that's not enough for you personally, Do it for your loved ones, okay? So you don't project your wounds onto your kids and then they become conditioned to do what you couldn't do, okay? Not only that, you are continuing to put your stress in going to empty wells or finding out that you're the empty well and you're causing stress in your relationships, okay? So do it for everyone, including you. Do it for your mind, do it for your soul, do it for your purpose, do it for the money, do it for the confidence, do it for whatever, okay? But that is my purpose of why I do this. It's because I want you to heal your story so then you can know what the heck is going on and you can be in control. So you can be the author of your life. If you find out that, hey, you've been settling in relationships and you want to still be in that relationship, cool. Go ahead. That is your choice. But I want you to understand that that is your choice. It's not just the beliefs and who you've been conditioned to become playing out, okay? We all deserve to live a life full of love and passion and excitement. And that means you need to heal your story so that doesn't get in the way of your future chapters. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please subscribe, please share, and please come back and watch.